Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to a very special extra video where I spruik my revision lecture because I want as many people as possible to come to it and get all of my tips and tricks about Unit 3 and 4 VCE economics. Then after this first slide where we talk about what that is, everything involved, what you'll get out of it, we're going to go through one extra slide where we are going to use current events to revise a little bit of Unit 3 Area Study 1 just for a little bit of fun. You didn't think you'd hear economics and fun in the same sentence today, but I've made it happen. You'll enjoy it. Make sure you stick around for that. So I'm holding a Unit 3 and 4 revision lecture on Friday, September the 30th. It is going to go from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. online via Teams. If you sign up, you'll just get sent an invite link via Teams. When you come in on the day, you'll get pointed to a lobby. When I see that your name is someone that's on my list, you'll be approved and you'll come into it and it'll be all good. The cost is $20.50. It's incredibly cheap when you compare it to other revision lectures being held by similar companies. If you look at companies like Sept, it's $45 for the same length lecture. So it's really good value. You get 3 hours where we go through every single key knowledge dot point, linking with key skills. We're going to look at all the most recent data. I'm going to wait until like a couple days before and make sure all the data is as up to date as possible. We will link in each key knowledge dot point with kind of the types of questions that are asked about it as we go along the way. And all of this will be recorded, so you'll get a video later on, which you can go back to at any point in time if you wish. It's going to be very similar in style to any of the fast recaps. The slides of those will be very similar to the ones that we see on the day, but we'll go into them in far more detail. So we're going to spend 3 hours, potentially more if you want to hang around and ask questions at the end. I'm more than happy to answer those questions. So if you've been thinking about signing up, or you need to badge your parents to give you $20.50 on their card to sign up, feel free to do that. I'll fully support you. If you need me to send a video to your parents being like, come on, it'll be great. Let me help your child succeed. Don't you love your child? I'm more than happy to do that. I probably won't say that last bit though. So we're going to do after that, for a little bit of fun, we're going to look at a little bit of current news. So some bonus revision content is going to be this little bit here. So if anyone has been following the news in the past week, there have been some issues around Jimmy Bartel's ex-wife, whose name is Nadia Bartel. She's been a social media influencer for quite a long time, and she got in trouble a little bit recently for being posted on Instagram taking a white substance off of a plate, which was then later identified to be a $3 plate from Kmart. And the really interesting thing about this is how it then impacts this plate. So we're very fascinated in how this social media influencer has accidentally impacted the quantity of demand of this grey glazed dinner plate from Kmart. So if we look at this, we're going to look at this in terms of Unit 3, Area Study 1, demand and supply. We're going to be looking at the market for $3 Kmart plates. It's a very niche market. It's very specific. These plates, obviously, now we know they are quite versatile. They can be used for eating meals, and they can be used for other nefarious activities if you're breaking lockdown rules, which I do not recommend because I support public health orders. But if we look at this, we're going to fully label our supply and demand diagram. So we're going to have price. We're going to have our title there. Our price is in dollars. We are going to have quantity demanded over here. I have not used this drawing pad in a while, and I have missed it. This is satisfying. It's quantity demanded. We are going to have our demand line, which slopes down in that direction, D. And then we don't really need a supply line because we're only talking about demand here. But what we know, and we'll draw a supply line anyway, just to fit everything in, because we know what the equilibrium point was before. The equilibrium point was $3. So if you look at where $3 was originally, we are going to be here, and the quantity, we don't know the quantity, we'll just call the quantity Q1. But what has happened? So since this video came out and people have identified this plate as a $3 Kmart plate, demand has surged for this $3 Kmart plate to the point where we have created a whole new demand line. It has essentially worked like favorable advertising, where we are now going to be at D1, where the price of this plate has not changed, but now the quantity demanded of this plate is quite a lot higher. And as you can see at this point, we are now, the supply is the same. The supply is still sitting at that original point for $3, but demand is all the way out here at Q2. And what's happening at this point is demand is exceeding supply, and that is causing a shortage. So there you have it, how current events can work with theories in economics in the news. Brilliant, we love it. So if you want content like this, and more of my bad jokes throughout a 3-hour revision lecture, sign up. The link will be in the description below for this video. If not, just go to www.therunningeconomy.com. It's under upcoming events or revision lectures. Come on, it's cheap, it's a bargain. We'll get to spend some time together, have a chat. I'll be able to afford more Lego like this Birds of Prey right here. And if you ever have any questions at all, feel free to email me, Sean@therunningeconomy.com. On that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.